Hello, happy ladies, and welcome to another episode of She Happy Lady with your host and your happiness life coach, Lucy Rodriguez. I want to talk to you a little bit today about rejection. It hurts a lot. I understand. And the reason why rejection hurts so much is because we are created to have connections with other humans. That's a part of our being. We just have to be connected. We're not born to be solo. We have to be, that's why we are born into a unit, into a family unit. And because we like to feel that we are part of something. So when someone rejects us in any way, it could be at a job interview, it could be a friend, it could be a significant other. I mean, the list can go on. It's very painful. But there's ways to handle that. I like reading in the Bible where King David, before he was king, he was sent by his father Jesse to bring some bread and some cheese to his brothers that were soldiers. And it was the occasion when they were confronting and being intimidated, when the Israelite army was being intimidated by Goliath, by the giant of Goliath. So David was asking some questions, and one of his brothers spoke very harshly to David. He was so mean to him, and I'm sure that David felt rejected in that moment. Now, in parenthesis, David's brothers knew that David was going to be the king of Israel. So maybe they were, feeling some jealousy because the Bible says that David was anointed by Samuel right in front of his brothers. So I just love what David did. And it was when one of his brothers talked to him harshly. I just love it how David just turned around and went to someone else to talk and to ask important questions. He didn't get intimidated. He didn't start crying. He didn't hit himself and became like a hermit crab. No, he said, oh, well, I'm just going to go somewhere else and I'm going to ask the question. Rejection is going to come from anywhere, and it's always going to come. So we have to deal with it. Sometimes rejection is protection. I'm going to repeat that again. Sometimes rejection is protection. And what we have to do is accept it, that maybe that other person does not want to have a connection with you, and that's okay. It's their loss. I mean, what can you do? You can't be liked by everybody. It's impossible. It's part of life. So, okay, you accept it, you process it, because it's a little bit painful. I remember when I was younger and I didn't have the maturity that I have now. I'm very friendly, and I just love people. I'm a people lover. And there was this family that I used to know, and we saw each other on a regular basis. And I remember sometimes when we were out of the regular meeting place, I would see them somewhere, like at a party or something. When I approached some of the members of the family, the ladies, they would stay like this. Like, I came in a friendly way, but they were like stay away. And I realized now that they did that for me out of jealousy and envy. I know, because I haven't done anything bad to to them. So I understand that now, but back then I would really get hurt. I would feel so sad, and I will always try to to be more friendly, or to try too much, or push things too much. No way. I do not do that anymore. If I approach somebody and I feel rejection from them, I respect their decision. I process it, and then I just move on. Because what am I going to do? I don't have to be liked by everybody, but there's more people that like me, and there's more people that like you than the people that don't like you, than the people that reject you. Take a list of the people that accept you, and a list of the people that reject you. You're going to see that the people that reject you, that list is going to be so short. You're going to say, what am I worrying about? So just process it, respect the other person's decision not to want to connect with you, and that's okay. Listen, if somebody rejects you, you don't belong in their life and they do not belong in your life. Because the people that are for you, the people that are meant to be in your life, they will accept you and they will love you. So if somebody, you feel like somebody doesn't want you, like I say, just move on. It is their loss. They lost the blessing to have you in their lives, and it's fine. It's okay. Just move on. It's not the end of the world. You know how many people are in the world? Look at, if I look that way, I have like 3 houses of neighbors. If I look that way, if I can count, there's 4 more. Everywhere. There's people everywhere. Don't get stuck to want to be with people that don't want you. Give yourself value. When you start giving yourself value and you know what can you bring to the table in any given relationship, you have so much to offer. And if somebody doesn't want you or if somebody rejects you, like I say, it's their loss. It's the way you perceive things. Okay? So just be glad when there's rejection. Don't get depressed. Don't start doing things for the other person to accept you. No, never do that. You have value, and there's a lot of people in the world that will want you in their lives. There's a lot of people in the world that want to connect with you. So if people reject you, then maybe it's protection for you. All right? So I'll see you later. Bye.